the Christmas spirit.
Christopher the Cardinal was a firm believer in many things. He believed in being friendly to his neighbors. He believed in helping those in need. He believed that his good heart made a difference in other animals' lives. But most of all, he believed in the spirit of Christmas. Snowflakes of all shapes and sizes speckled the neighborhood. Every tree branch, shrub, and hill was soon covered in a magnificent sheet of white. Decorations soon garnished every animal dwelling. Birds placed holly around their nests. The squirrel family weaved wreaths made of evergreen branches. The rabbit family made bows out of twigs and berries and fastened them on bushes. The yard was alive with contagious happiness. Everyone was looking forward to spending time with their families, snuggled in the warmth of their homes this holiday season. Everyone hoped that Santa, in his generosity, would leave behind something special. However, not everyone was in a festive mood. Carrie, the cat, prowled the backyard, taking delight in destroying everyone's Christmas decorations. She tore down garlands of holly, shredded glittering bows, and slashed adorned wreaths. Unfazed by the troublesome actions of the unpleasant feline, the neighborhood animals just kept replacing the beautiful decorations. In fact, on the morning of Christmas Eve, Christopher was busy replacing an assortment of berries and holly on his family's nest. He was enjoying this jolly activity until he heard a chilling purr. Really? How many times do I have to destroy your lame decorations? Carrie hissed. The fiendish cat had wrapped herself around a lower tree branch. Glaring up at Christopher, she looked quite annoyed.
Oh, so you admit that you're the one who's been spoiling everything?
Christopher asked. Look, kid, Christmas is everywhere. I can't stand it. Everywhere I turn, I hear the never-ending shrill noise of cheery carolers.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
Not to mention the annoying Christmas lights that twinkle. Boy, do they give me a headache. All this nonsense interferes with my nap schedule, she said bitterly.
But Christmas is a beautiful time. It's about spending time with friends and family. That's what makes it so special. The warmth of a home and those who love you. Traditions and memories that you'll remember forever. And Santa!
Christopher exclaimed. Santa? How gullible are you? Santa isn't real, Carrie said meanly.
He is too. He brings happiness to everyone all over the world.
Christopher shouted. Have you ever seen him? She said.
Well, no, but...
said Christopher, suddenly unsure how to reply. How about his flying reindeer? The quarrelsome feline asked.
No, but just because I haven't doesn't mean...
Then it's not real. Get that through your bird brain. But don't worry, I'll save you the disappointment of waking up tomorrow morning and realizing you were believing in a fairy tale, Carrie said. Swiftly, Carrie scaled the tree branch with claws flexed and prepared to pounce. Christopher took to the sky, avoiding her nasty swipe by just a feather. The scared bird didn't dare look behind him. With his tiny heart pumping fast, Christopher managed to land on the backyard bird bath, its icy surface now as shiny as glass. You're fast for a little guy. Christopher didn't have time to react as Carrie rushed forward to grab him with her paws. But the bird bath's slick surface made the feline slip. The awkward fall caused the bat to topple to the ground. Shattering on impact, Carrie was showered with sharp pieces of ceramic and ice. Ouch! She cried. Christopher, who had been thrown into a nearby bush, was relieved that he had escaped the miserable cat's attack. From this hiding spot, he could see that Carrie had injured her tail. In pain, she managed to call out, "Enjoy your holiday, kid! None of your Christmas wishes are coming true." Muttering under her breath, she slowly crawled away and disappeared around the corner. Once Christopher was certain that Carrie had given up and gone home, he emerged from his thicket. He hopped about the bird bath's ruined pieces, his heart sinking. When it wasn't frozen, it was a wonderful source of fresh water and a fun place for neighbors to gather. Thankful that he was alive, Christopher made his way back to his nest. It wasn't long before the sound of sad neighbors reached Christopher's ears. "Did you hear the awful news? The bird bath was completely destroyed. It's now just a big pile of rubble," Cooey the mourning dove said to her friend Trudy.
Who would be so reckless to destroy such a neighborhood treasure?
Asked Trudy.
And on Christmas, too.
The bewildered pair chimed in together. Christopher watched as the troubled pair flew off to tell others of the sad fate of the bird bath. He was feeling miserable about the part he had played in this mess. What if Carrie was right? What if Christmas didn't mean what he thought it did? He could feel his Christmas spirit draining from him. Shortly after the sun went down, luminaries lined the neighborhood's roads. Their glowing candles soon mixed with starlight. Christopher had always thought that they would guide Santa safely into the neighborhood. Sounds of families singing Silent Night drifted through the chilly night air. There was a feeling of contentment everywhere. All seemed right in the world. Even though these beautiful things were happening all around him, Christopher couldn't get Carrie's nasty remarks out of his head. How could he feel happy when everything had gone so wrong that day? He decided to try to get some sleep. Hopefully, he would feel better in the morning. Just as Christopher was going to settle in alongside his sleeping family, he heard the strong jingle of bells, which was then followed by a loud bang! Christopher could not believe his eyes! A giant sleigh had landed on the nearest house's rooftop. The rough landing had caused presents of all shapes and sizes to be scattered all over the place. Some of them remained on the roof, while others had landed in nearby bushes, trees, and snowdrifts. The startled bird could see that several reindeer accompanied the large sleigh, their antlers catching the light of the moon and casting shadows on the snow. But Santa was nowhere to be seen. Christopher rushed to their side.
Are you okay?
He chirped.
Ouch! Bit of a rough landing.
The lead reindeer puffed.
Are you Santa's reindeer?
I work for the big guy, yeah. It's my first year at the front of the line. Still getting the hang of it. Name's Dancer.
I'm Christopher.
Nice to meet you.
Dancer said kindly.
Wow, so everything is real? It's not just a fairy tale?
Christopher asked respectfully.
We get that a lot. Everyone has a tough time believing in the magic of Christmas,
replied Dancer.
I believe I always have,
the delighted bird exclaimed.
Very important to spread that Christmas cheer, Christopher. Santa is taking care of these nearby houses, but as you can see, presents for others have gone astray,
Dancer said.
I can help you find the missing presents. I know this yard like the back of my wing.
If you find them, Christopher, we can magic them back onto the sleigh.
Christopher rushed to work. He began to search every nook and cranny for the fallen presents. He found some buried in the snow, some stuck in tree branches, and others wedged inside bushes. Each time he uncovered a wrapped box, the reindeer was able to magically send them into the back of Santa's sleigh.
That's the last of them.
Christopher said, landing on Dancer's antler.
Thank you, Christopher. You saved Christmas. Santa will really appreciate this. In fact, it's time to go pick him up down the road. Oh, and Christopher, never let anyone tell you to stop believing what's in your heart.
And with that, Santa's magical sleigh and reindeer vanished into the night, leaving Christopher gazing up in delight and wonder.
Whoa!
Christopher murmured to himself, hardly believing that he had been witness to such magic. He awoke the next morning to happy chatter. Birdseed ornaments had been hung from all the trees for the yard's inhabitants to enjoy. Animals threw snowballs at one another in good fun. But the center of attention was the new bird bath that stood in place of the old broken one. Some were even skating about its shiny surface, laughing and thanking Santa for his generosity. "This is even nicer than the old one," Cooey said to Trudy. The pair of feathered friends cooed in approval. It seemed that Santa was very grateful for Christopher's help. He could feel the Christmas spirit well up inside him. Feelings of love, kindness, forgiveness, and peace on earth engulfed him. Christopher learned a lot that holiday. Although it was fun to decorate, sing, and to receive lovely presents, the true magic of Christmas came from the inside. And nothing anyone said could change that. In fact, Christopher's New Year's resolution was to try to become friends with Carrie the cat. Unfortunately, she was not interested in becoming his friend. Although he was disappointed with her decision, he would hold no ill feelings towards her. After all, she could always change her mind. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays! Thanks so much for watching. We upload new videos every Thursday. Click that red subscribe button so you never miss one. We'll see you soon.